G'day scrappers. Well, been a busy week, I tell you, and I thought I'd take you on another one of my eWaste pickup adventures. Yeah, I've been doing pickups almost every day. Today I've got 2 pickups to do, and we've gone from one extreme to the next. It was 100 degrees the other day, and now we're going to get 2 inches of rain today. So we've already had a bit. Just trying to make my way here to the school, and this is just a little pickup. Then we should have a office building after this. Okay, PCs and monitors. I've got some TVs coming. Monitors out the way at the same time.
No, you're right, you go first.
Cheers. Okay. Now, I think I need to open. Okay. Oh, it's a bit hard here. These very narrow steps. Okay. I can go through there.
Through those gates,
Yeah, just leave them there. All right. Yep, that'll be easier. There's a reasonable amount of stuff. I'm not sure how big the next pickup is, because the next one's a office building, and they usually combine all the offices in the building. So sometimes that can be quite big. But it won't be that big. Surely. Well, the bigger the better, but I just don't want to get stuck and not have any room. Okay. PCs at the front. All right. I'll take my van in. All right. Well, television. Not the most exciting thing. Okay. Printers, monitors. Gosh, there's some dusty monitors. Real dusty. Okay. Well, it's a bit shorter distance than the other school. Had to walk up and down.
Give that man there. Old.
Thank you. Cheers. Yep.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PCs so far. Satellite box.
How was he feeling? Yeah, he came in a little bit upset, I think, because he said he couldn't get to the concert last night. Yeah, his mum was a bit
Okay. Almost done.
Well, at the moment we're going, so as these, I guess, we could easily have, say, 300 inside. We've got to do that at the moment, about 110.
So it's got the ability to grow.
Yeah, and we want to see it grow. As long as that's a sustainable way of construction.
Yeah. So that means.
Yeah, much smaller school. There's only like 120 students here. So quite a big difference. Hey, little Lenovo's. Okay, we've got a switch. Okay. I might do the rest by hand. Okay. Well, that's job number one. Now, I need my trusty telephone, and I've just got to get a map to where I'm going next. It's only about 5 minutes away. So this school just came up a couple of days ago, and seeing that I was already in this area today, I booked them in before the second job, so it worked out well. So only, it saves one trip coming through the city and all that. I'll go over here. Yeah, so that was good. Got a nice bunch of PCs, about, 12 or so. A few laptops and monitors and printers and one television, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's only a small school, and I was just talking to the technician, and he's got a second school which is just around the corner. He'll probably call me in another week or so, and we'll do that job as well. Okay, let's go to the second. Okay, thrill seekers, we're at destination number 2. This time, I come here at least once a year. It's the first time I've ever got a car park right at the front of the door. So And what this place does is there's a whole bunch of businesses, and they stack their e-waste in the foyer. So, got to leave that door open. And normally, I put a PC to hold this door open. I think of the guy's name. Okay. They've switched offices. Oh, looks like another box. Because I'm so close, it's just as easy to take things out by hand rather than. Looks like heaters. Oh well. Yeah, they're radiant heaters. I think one of the offices are moving out, so they're getting rid of all their heaters. Well, it's a good thing my van is right at the front, because these heaters wouldn't have been very good on the trolley anyway. So I'd imagine some of them would, they'd all be working. Since they're moving out and they're just getting rid of it. Anyone need a heater? Some big ones. Oh, I might put one of these heaters in my room. This really big one is probably too big for my room, but I might put a small one. They look strange. Oh, there are some PCs. Sometimes I've done pickups here and gotten some awesome stuff. Okay, so here's something. It's toner cartridges, but normally it's only because this office is moving out that I'll take it. But yeah, so this isn't a private company. This is a Planet Arc box. Now I actually advertise on the Planet Arc website. So in this case, with this box of toner, I just dropped that off to Planet Arc, where I normally send my cartridges anyway, so they can get their box back. But if it's a private company, I don't take them, because it's because that company obviously pays money. That's a box of goodies. More goodies. very dark in here. Oh, these two boxes look really good. PC, yay. Hard drive. Another PC in there, and bits and pieces. I like boxes with bits and pieces. You always get a few cool bits. Okay. Okay. 3 PCs. i5s. Yay. Three nice i5 PCs. Okay. HP's i5, i3, and a Core 2 Duo. Oh well, one of each. Put my trolley in. Okay, couple bits left. Just a broken up PC. We take. Okay guys, job done. Well, that's 2 pickups, and that's it. Now just go up, say goodbye. Okay, well, when I got back, it started pouring down rain like buckets and buckets. In some parts of here in Victoria, we've had 7 inches of rain, so like real disaster kind of rain, flooding and stuff. Here in Melbourne, I think we only had a bit over 2 inches. But now the sun's out, so that's Melbourne summer. Catastrophe 1 minute and a beautiful warm sunny day the next. So, but my garden is loving it. Everything's, the ground's drying up, and the dirt is so soft and moist, and everything's sort of springing to life. Birds, yes, on cue, the birds are having a good time. So, okay, so these 2 pickups here, they weren't like the most spectacular pickups. a lot of junky stuff, a lot of monitors and stuff like that, and you know, even some CRT monitors and TVs. I was kind of hoping that I wasn't going to be picking up any before Christmas, but that's how it goes. And it wouldn't surprise me if next week I, you know, continue picking some more up. So I'll just scrap them out and leave them for recycling centre in the, as soon as they open up in the new year. Yeah, these weird heaters. So obviously they're not all broken, because the little office that was getting rid of these ones, they're actually moving out. So they got rid of stuff that they just don't want to bring to their next place. And so these all work. I don't really know what to do with them. I doubt there's going to be much in there scrapping them out. So, and yeah, I might be able to open them up, just have a look inside one, see what they're like. But, you know, it doesn't really get that cold that I need to put these in my house or anything. I've got sort of like central air conditioning, so, but I might put one in my room. The rest, yeah, the only thing I just interested to go through is just a couple of those boxes, just in case they threw out anything interesting. But you know, your standard PCs, yeah, so just a pretty standard pickup. And it was just lucky that I had two pickups in the same area, so I could just get them both done, because they're right just beside the city, so I had to go through all the traffic and that. So I'm glad I got rid of it, got it out the way for this year. And yeah, but I did pick up that new little school, and the technician does have another school up the road. So yeah, that's the beauty of getting a school, because the technicians have usually got 2, 3 or 4 other schools where they service. So you can build up on a bit of work like that. That's how I accumulate my schools. So all right, now time to unload and see what we actually got. But yeah, I'm not overly excited. It's not like, wow, what an awesome pickup kind of thing. It's a lot of work stuff, you know, and junk printers, you know, unfortunately, and this cardboard box of toner cartridges. Well, you know, I'll just fill it up with more cartridges, and then just send it to Planet Ark and let them have their box back and all that. But as I was mentioning, I don't know if I came across clear in the video whilst I was doing the pickup, but the I only pick up these if it's like Planet Ark, which is a broader thing. If it's a private company that picks up toner cartridges, you don't touch their boxes, okay? Even if they just need to get rid of it, yeah, you tell them, like, call that company for them to come and pick it up, because the companies obviously pay for the box, and usually they charge to come and pick up that thing. So you know, I'm not, you know, it's no good to cut into anyone's business, especially if they're supplying the bags and the boxes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anything here aside from Planet Ark, I don't touch. But because I recycle with Planet Ark anyway, I'm just going to pass it straight on to them, and they can have it. All right, now I'm going to start emptying this out, and we'll have a look what we got at the end. Okay, so I got 19 normal size desktop PCs out of the 2 pickups, and a router. Also got 2 small Lenovo ThinkCentre PCs and a couple of small laptops. So not a great deal there. There might be another PC in there. Got these heaters. Geez, how many of them? 2, 4, 6, 9 heaters, and I tried a couple of the better looking ones, and they seem to work. They just sort of after a little while they start to radiate heat out of the panel. Nothing spectacular, and you know, I'd imagine they waste quite a bit of power. See here, it's got 50 hertz, 240 watts. So yeah, so don't really know what to do with them. I mean, I suppose I could test them all out and see which ones work, but no one's gonna really buy them, especially at the moment because it's summer. No one's thinking about heating, and I can't think of anyone that could use any. There's this size here, which is about 2 foot long, and then there's one that's about 3 foot long. So I might keep one of the really long ones, one of the better smaller ones, the cleanest one I can find, and the rest, well, basically apart from cutting off the cord, this is just scrap metal. You know, I can't do anything with them, so unfortunately they're just scrap metal. And they're actually pop riveted in, so they're not even designed to open up or repair or anything like that. So I've undone the pop rivets just to give you a little look what's inside one. Okay, so we've just got some fiberglass insulation, just a sheet of that. And then underneath you just got the power cord leading to a couple of wires here, and you got this tin foil or aluminium foil, and you've got your wire system running through there, and that's it, and it's just on that tin foil. And that's stuck to the panel, so really not a lot in there, not much to it at all. So obviously you got the heat coming out of that, and the insulation there is just to try and hold some of the heat in or what, but yeah, very basic. See if I can get, yeah. I suppose I could wind out the wire out of the tin foil, and I suppose this tin foil could go into aluminium recycling. But there's not going to be much wire here anyway. It seems to be very light, so yeah, I'll keep on to a few just for the time being until someone tells me what else this could possibly be used for. But yeah, I just don't have any personal use for this sort of stuff. So far the most value is in the power cord, and this doesn't weigh much at all. You know, it might only be 10 cents worth of cable there. So whether it's worth taking the time to cut it all out. And well, the aluminium foil, well, it's all sticky, and then the thing is, if I scrap them out, then I've got all this insulation that I've got to throw out. It might be just better off just sending them to scrap metal. Unless anyone is nearby that wants a couple, they can come and pick them up. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just keep one of each, big one and a small one. I'll scrap them out. So yeah, aside from the PCs, I did get quite a lot of monitors, 3 printers, television, CRT monitor or 2. So just the usual stuff that we pick up. This box here, it's mainly keyboards, nice little battery operated keyboards, but I need, without the actual the sensor part, they're no good to me. So I don't know if the sensors are in there. That's a really nice little Logitech keyboard, but yeah, whether I've got a sensor for it, because we've got software. Oh, okay, so we've got Windows 7, server, HP server stuff, just some junk software. Yeah, we've got some Windows 7 in there. Another Windows 7. So that might come in handy for rebuilding older PCs. I usually keep some of these data cartridges, even though they're it's probably a bit small, 400 gigabytes, but if they're brand new, I like to keep a few of these for one day. If they've got actual files on there, okay, so this is a file server backup. I scrap these out, send them to recycling. I don't keep them. We've got some couple of external hard drives. Might come in handy. Microsoft keyboard. Oh, there's a NVIDIA Quadro. So obviously a faulty one if they've just thrown it in the box. Hard drive. Another slot card. Some bits and pieces. Cable. Power supplies. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any of the sensors for the Logitech keyboard. But sometimes you go through this sort of stuff and you can get some, you know, really interesting bits. Got another box here. It's just an old Chinese lamp. Scrap that out. There, more keyboards. Oddball light globe I'll probably keep. Yeah, gosh, a whole bunch of discs. Just your random office equipment. Oh well, some power supplies that might be good for laptops or something. Okay, so JVC docking station. Laptop battery. Usually they take out the old one, the new one, and they put the old one back in, so that'll probably just go for recycling. Just a laminator. It's a Logitech docking station. That's cool. Yeah, just pretty much rubbish and just some cable to get some value out of. This one here. Okay. Well, this looks like a partially scrapped out PC. Oh well, that makes it 20. More cable. Just some HP software, Windows 7 again. Yeah, a lot of Windows 7 discs, cable. Yeah, you know. Oh well, that's handy. Brand new in packet. It's a little Sony, you know, little recorder. Keep that. It's another one. I like these little recorders. Quite cool. You know, Sony's. Awesome. Yeah, just knickknacks. Not a great deal considering it was 2 pickups and most of the PCs came from the first job, the school. The second job that I did, normally There's a lot less offices in that building at the moment. Normally every office is full, and yeah, sometimes I've gotten, I think the place that got rid of their heaters, they're moving, but you know, God, it was probably 2 years ago where I first got a whole bunch of i5 PCs and all-in-ones. They were really high-class PCs, so sometimes you get really good stuff from there. This time it was only a few PCs, and the rest was just PCs from school. I've got a bit of work to do again, so yeah, hope that was a little bit of fun for you. I'm not sure how this video went. I don't think my eWaste pickup adventures are really that popular, but look, it's the end of the year and there's no more street scrapping for a couple of months, so for at least 3 months. So yeah, so it's just going to be doing other things. Hopefully when I get into my garage, I'll be able to do some more hobby stuff and a bit more fun stuff. And yeah, so but I do have a couple of videos in line. I even got a competition coming up, so look out for that one for subscribers. And or it's not really a competition, it's mostly just a giveaway, just for a few random people. And then yeah, might even do a PC marathon, scrap out about 100 PCs in one day, see how we go. Anyway, see how long it takes. The video might be a little bit too long, it might be a 10-hour video or something, but if I can do it in a shorter period of time, I might even consider doing a PC scrap video, and probably followed by a DVD scrap video. Alright guys, keep scrapping, have fun. I'll catch you next time.